I promised I would make a follow-up video when the helmet arrived. I'm a little bit late. I've had the helmet for more than a month now. Let's go ahead and talk about it. It showed up. The quality of the product doesn't really reflect on them. It's not something that they make. When you get a PGD helmet, you're going to get a bag of pads. The pads will not be installed. You're going to get a little Ziploc bag, much like this one, that's going to have your Velcro attachment points for you to put your patches, your IR strobes, whatever the hell you actually run on those, and your helmet covers if they have the internal hook to be mounted on the helmet. So you got to put the pads in. You got to put the soft Velcro on yourself. The rest of the stuff here is stuff that I added. This cover is not from Midwest. This cover is from a Canadian company whose name I cannot pronounce. So, all in all, order was placed March and didn't arrive until April the following year. Puts them right about 13 months to fulfill an order for hard armor. Did they do anything else to make it right for me after I made a fuss about it? Yes, they did. I am not going to go into details about specifically what it was that they did to compensate for this whole disaster, because I know what it is like to have a bad experience and to be combing and searching for information about how other people's experiences turned out. And you kind of start to feel entitled to the compensation that they received to make their orders right. So, out of respect for Midwest, if they want to share what it was that they did, they can. But I'm not going to say it because I don't want any unnecessary pressure on them where somebody else is going to feel like they should get the same treatment, because everybody's order is different. Now, 13 months to fulfill the order. When my video went out, it took them an extra 2 months to actually send the helmet out. So my video was January 24th, and I didn't actually receive the helmets until April. As much as I'd like to say that them finally getting it to me after that initial video went well, 2 months says what it says. There was back and forth involved. I was checking in with customer service weekly and bi-weekly. Where's my order? What's going on with my order? Does anybody know when I'm actually going to get these helmets? So even that did not go smoothly. But we arrived. The solution, what they did for me, more than happy with. I wasn't even expecting them to agree to it, but they did. The owner, Blake, seems like he really understands preparedness and training and stuff like that. That's all that I'm going to say. I wish I could elaborate on it, but I don't think that would be responsible to do. It would put undue pressure on them. Now, takeaways. 13 months for an order. I would never put Midwest at the top of my list for hard armor, ever. Especially if it was a genuine need, not just it's my right to have this and I want to have it. That's the luxury that I have. I just wanted this thing, and I'm still upset that it took 13 months. If I truly needed this, I would be livid. So if you need armor, absolutely not. I'm not going to recommend Midwest in any context where you actually need the stuff and there's an expected use case for it. If you just want it, it would take a hell of a sale or some other kind of extenuating circumstance for me to consider them again for hard armor. They do make other stuff. I've got my hands on some of their nylon gear. I'm very happy with it. I think the side wings are probably the best ones I've ever seen. So, take from that what you will. Yeah, not a bad company, not bad people that are running it, just maybe, depending what staffing looks like, they may be a little bit incompetent at times. I've spoken to people there that really know what's going on, and I've spoken to people there that will tell me what I want to hear to get me off the phone. Those people may or may not be around. I've been told a lot of the customer service team from when my order was initially placed is no longer there. So there's no way for me to verify that that's true or not. That's whether or not you want to take their word for it. I will say at the end, everybody that I talked to seemed to know what was going on, but that could be because they knew I was a problem customer, or it could be because they really did change out their customer service team to a better one. But yeah, nylon gear is a completely separate thing. I would avoid ordering hard armor from them if you can help it. And if you really need it, absolutely not. Go buy hard armor from literally anybody else. I would do business with them again, but for nylon. I'd really, really have to think about hard armor ever again. So, sorry for the delay. That goes for anybody that cared about this whole thing, and that goes for Midwest too, because I did say that I would update and try to be fair, and I do still try to be fair, even now, just late. So, thanks.